Imagine the thrill of thousands of people casting their votes and eagerly awaiting the announcement of winners. That's the power of public voting, or People's Choice Awards, an electrifying experience that brings together participants, enthusiasts, and supporters from all corners of the world. Hi, I'm Maggie from Evalato, and in today's video, we're going to discuss what public voting is and the pros and cons of this method. Public voting, in a word, refers to the practice of involving the general public into the decision-making process for determining winners. Unlike traditional methods that solely rely on expert opinions and industry professionals, public voting democratizes the selection process by allowing anyone to cast their vote and influence the outcome. This approach seeks to engage audiences, empowering them to express their preferences and support their favorite nominees. Public voting could be added as an additional round in an awards program, or in some cases, it can take center stage as a separate competition in itself. Some of the most common use cases of this method include power lists, nominations, rankings, indexes, community awards, photo contests, and People's Choice Awards, rounds, or categories. Now that we've got a grasp on why public voting is a big deal, let's check out some of the pros and cons. Let's kick off the discussion with some of the reasons why you should consider public voting for your awards program. For starters, this is one of the most powerful ways to tell your audience that their opinions matter, which in turn will make them feel valued. This reason alone is enough to consider including this voting method in your program. Next up, public voting will also add another layer to your award. As such, it will hold people's attention and interest throughout the whole campaign cycle. Reason number 3, you can increase your program's visibility and engagement and boost your marketing. Having a public contest will help you connect with your community and attract a new audience. In a way, it's free marketing. If done right, it can boost your reach and bring more eyeballs to your content, program, and business without the large budgets for advertising. Also, getting the public involved will likely spark some discussions on social media. People love to express their opinions on these channels, so prepare for many conversations and the possibility of going viral. And heated discussions are not the only thing that you should expect to happen. When you have programs like photo, video, short story contest, artwork awards, or similar, you can naturally expect to gain valuable user-generated content, which is engaging by default. Last but not least, a public voting round would improve your program's transparency and score your reputation points. These are just some of the reasons why a People's Choice contest or a public voting round as part of your evaluation mix could be a great move. Check which ones apply to your program the most and use them to achieve a maximum result. Now, at this point, you're probably wondering if there are any downsides to running a public contest. Let's take a look. Not every competition or awards program fits the People's Choice concept. Just think of the Oscars, public voting would lower their value. Similarly, suppose you organize medical awards or any kind of competition requiring the judges to have a very specific knowledge or expertise. In these cases, public voting could harm the image of your awards, so be careful when assessing if this is the right move for your program. Depending on your program and target audience, this voting type could be subject to popularity bias, where well-established or widely recognized nominees gain an advantage. This can sometimes overshadow lesser-known talents or limit the diversity of winners. So beware of the classic case of the cool kids club winning all the awards. And the last downside to public voting we're going to share with you today is an obvious but a very big one: vote rigging and fraud. It's unpleasant, but some people use bots or organized groups to manipulate the vote. And even though it's almost impossible to eliminate cheating altogether, because people can be quite creative, you can at least limit vote rigging. One of the best ways to do that is by using an awards management solution like Evalato, where we have minimized that risk as much as possible. Luckily, we have a video coming up where we'll cover this topic and show you how to set up public voting step by step. And now that we've laid out all the facts about public voting, it's time to decide if it's the right move for your program. Remember, it can be a total game changer, but don't forget to weigh the risks and results before you jump in. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next video.